Well, hi there. I'm Jeff Wright with Victoria Preservation, and today I want to talk to you about our Historic Homes Tour, which we do annually. Generally, we have about 5 or 6 houses on the tour, and what you get to do is get you a group of friends together and you come and tour these houses. So what you can expect when you get here is you'll walk up to the porch, we'll have somebody greet you up here, and then you'll get a guided tour through each of these houses, get to hear about the history, the people that lived there, the architecture, some of the stories behind the house and the era that the house was lived in, built. For example, if you'll look over my shoulder here, that would be the Michael Lowry Stoner house. It's actually probably the best example of the craftsman style here in Victoria. Interestingly, it was draftsmen at the Anchor Lumber Yard who drew up the plans and built this particular house. You may be driving around downtown or in some of these historic districts and see some of these great old houses and wonder what the stories are behind them, who lived in them, that kind of thing. I'm standing right now in front of the Ed Slotnick house, which was built in the 1930s. It was a Kai Leflin design. Kai Leflin was one of the sons of famed architect Jules Leflin. Ed Slotnick actually was a Polish Jew who immigrated to the United States. He worked his way down the Texas coast from the Galveston area and was a peddler. It's not something you think of today, but back in the day, there were peddlers that loaded up a cart with stuff and just walked down the road, stopped at a house and sold stuff. So Ed Slotnick did that, made his way down the coast, eventually made it to Inez, Texas, and that's where he met his wife, Ray. They eventually got married and moved to town in Victoria and had this house built. So here we have the J. Ferdinand McCann house. Interesting story behind this house is this house was built for well-known prominent rancher James A. McFadden's daughter, Emmy, who married Mr. McCann, who was an Irish immigrant. He built this house for them as kind of a wedding present. Eventually, Mr. McCann and Mrs. McCann got a divorce and she married Royston Nave. You may have heard of the Nave Museum. Well, when her second husband, Mr. Nave, passed away, Emmy McFadden McCann Nave had the Nave Museum building commissioned as a memorial, the Royston Nave Memorial. And today we know of it as the Nave Museum. And so there's all kinds of great stories like that throughout Victoria. That's just one abbreviated story about one house. So you never know what you're going to find out on the tour. Maybe you'll even get some interior design ideas, maybe some exterior design ideas too, with some great landscaping. So we've got something for everybody. Well, now that you've learned a little bit more about the Historic Homes Tour, grab you a group of friends, get your tickets, and you'll have a great walk downtown, and we'll see you then. If you need more information about the Historic Homes Tour, you can visit Historic Victoria, Texas. You can like Victoria Preservation Inc. on Facebook and get all the latest updates. You can also go to Explore Victoria, Texas on the interwebs. So we hope to see you soon.